Hey guys, how's it all going? So I just want to follow up from last Friday. How has everyone gone with adding an extra, fruit or vegetable to their diet? So the reason why I brought that up last week is to get you thinking about different types of foods and opening up your palate. Having diversity in your food also creates that diversity into your gut microbiome, which is a great thing, creates good bacteria. So it's just a way of opening up those ideas. So for me, I actually added some beetroot this week. Now, it is a food that I have had, not one that I have very regularly at all. So I brought that back in. I used to juice with it quite a lot, actually. So I'm going to go back and do some juicing with some beetroot. Last week, I bought some, I think it's a Chinese bok choy. It's actually smaller, a lot smaller. And what I did is I just got my beautiful bone broth and poured it onto them raw. I cut them up and it just wilted them a little bit, still had that bit of crunch. So yeah, it was just beautiful. And that's something I'm definitely going to stick to and keep in my diet. So let's have a think about adding, just one little thing and see how you go. Look, we're preparing for next week. So very exciting. The program's starting and we are introducing some smoothies into our diet. So I just want to help you in thinking of different types of things that you can add to your smoothie if you wish to. So you have the protein powder, which you obviously have for your smoothie. You can just add that with water or almond milk or coconut water, and you can leave it at that and add some ice. There's already lots of 20 grams of protein in there and other vitamins and minerals in there. Or we can also add things to that, and I definitely love doing that. So the way I look at it as in having different components and balancing them out. So you look at your protein, which you have in your powder. You look at having some good fats. You can add some vegetables, which are your carbohydrates, and then you can add some fruits, which are your natural sugars to sweeten it. So some of the varieties of food that I put in there, and look, during the program, you've also got access to some recipes on the site, on the Arbonne site, and also be sharing my favourite ones as well, and I'm sure everyone else will be adding theirs. So I like to add, when I think of good fats, I think of omega-3s, and I love to add some linseeds to mine. I generally will just put a tablespoon, and also I put some sunflower seeds, a tablespoon of those. They're my quantities that I add. You could choose just to do one of those. Other different seeds are hemp seeds. There's also sesame seeds. You can add sunflower seeds. So there's a few different varieties. So I would pick one or two of those. Other forms of fat, other types of fats that you can add also are your nut butters. So you can get them already crushed up. You can buy these at markets, and some supermarkets have them as well. This is an ABC mix, so your almond, Brazil, and cashews. And I also buy this one here. It's a biodynamic blanched almond butter that I get at Vic Market. And sometimes I'll just put in half a tablespoon of this into my smoothie. So they're your types of fats that you can add, and they also got some protein in them as well. The other thing I then add is vegetables. Now, you get some people that love it or you don't like it. So this is something that you're going to have to work out what you like, but generally in a smoothie, you don't get that full dosage concentrate of that vegetable. So it is great to give it a go because you're going to add a lot of more vitamins and minerals as well, and good, variety too. So I like myself, I always add some spinach. They'll generally tell you to put one handful. I do two because I love my greens. Lots of different greens. There's kale, there's plenty of variety. You can put cucumber, you can put celery. Then you can go and add your different colors like your orange, your carrot. And I actually have even tried zucchini, in a recipe, and it worked so well, which I was wrapped with. So I've been actually using that too. So they're your vegetables that you can add. And then I add some fruit. I generally add less fruit than I do vegetables. That's my general rule. And only because I like to add more fruit as an actual, to eat an apple or something during the day. So I don't want to put too much in my smoothie, but I'll put in, say, half a banana, I'll put in some strawberries, and I'll pick one of these, right? Or you can do some frozen blueberries. Sometimes I might put like a little bit of blueberries and a half a banana, so it sort of equates to that sort of one, component. So I break it up into those, and that's how I, put my smoothie together. And I feel that then you've got a nice balance of your fats, your protein, your carbs, and your natural sugars in there. And those quantities, that stuff that you can go by a recipe and you'll start to work out what you like. Also a tip that I wanted to add is a great something that you can add to your diet are Brazil nuts. Now, one Brazil nut, or possibly two, depends on the size, will give your daily dose of selenium, which is great for your thyroid support. Very easy to do, just throw it into your smoothie, or you can just cut it up fine and throw it into a salad as well. So just have a think about your ingredients over the weekend. Just get yourself set up a little bit so you've got some variety to add into your smoothies and try different things. And then you've also got just another little tip too. Then you've got things like cinnamon. You can throw some cinnamon in there. So there's that sort of stuff, cacao powder, if you like. So there's those little components as well. I just want to share, this is not to do with the smoothie, but I just want to share my salad that I made today. So this is fennel and grapefruit. I put these two together, and sometimes I even add a little drizzle of olive oil. It's a very I think it might be a very Italian thing to do. They generally do it as a summer salad. Grapefruit, I think, is an all-rounder, and fennel's summer season. I always do recommend, you buy things that are in season, but I couldn't help myself. I saw it and I thought, you know what, I've got to have it. So I did that today. So think about different things that you can put together as well. So open up your palate a little bit and have some fun with it. Enjoy your weekend, and I hope these tips have helped. See you next week.